Folks, Hollywood might just be shaking in their boots because there seems to be some stiff competition out there for the worst acting award. The Democrats and their leftist army of mind-numbed robots. They do this every 4 years when there's an election. They march paid actors dressed as Nazi or in neo-Nazi attire into red country so that the misinformation fake news media can report that the Nazis support conservative Republicans. Except this time, the mini Hitler leader screwed up his line. Let's get into it. All right, so apparently there was a neo-Nazi march on a bridge down in Florida. Why do they always choose bridges? Is it the symbolism or something? Two escapes? I don't know. But anyway, so this little mini Hitler here seems to be the leader of the group. And he is answering questions. Now, you're going to want to listen to this. Fair warning. It's almost 2 minutes long, but also there's a lot of foul language. So Kitty's out of the room. All right, let's give it a listen.
Stick up for your fucking self.
So what does that mean? Does that mean violence?
No, it doesn't mean violence.
What we're doing now, this is it.
All of our goals can be achieved non-violently. The most violence is on your side. Subjugation of our race. That's what we stand against. The reason that you presuppose that there would be violence is because you are ready to use violence to stop us.
When you say
you and all of the people on that side of the fence, white subjugators, you work for that team. Capitalism, billionaires, that's your side.
Not good.
I know it's your side because you still have a job.
Christopher, there's a presidential race going on right now. Are you
Here
going
we
to
go.
vote in 2024? What do you think is going to happen?
My vote is useless. I think Biden's better than Trump because he sends rockets to Ukraine.
Him laughing.
In support of Ukraine, you mean?
Hell Ukraine, hell Asia.
You see the lizard guy in the background? That guy is actually from Ukraine. All right.
Slava Ukraine!
Tell me this, Christopher. You are, a sizable gathering, but fairly small. How big does this need to become? And how big do you see it becoming? Paint a picture of this movement.
We just
in
have to
a year's
start a
time.
fire. We have to just start a fire.
They're going to report.
We're
Start a
the
real
kin-
fire.
And once we set the fire, we get the fire hot,
Lost it.
then we get the rest of our brothers blazing.
And how do you do that?
Be the vanguard. Stick up for ourselves. Stand up. Don't be afraid. Show no fear.
Oh, do you hear that? Apparently, to get their lines down, the so-called Nazis, and I use the term lightly, they need a little more rehearsal time. If there's one thing they should have learned from good old Joe Biden, it's this. When you forget your lines and go off script, you might end up, how do I put this? You might end up sounding like an utter buffoon. That's exactly what happens every time you go off script.
That's why I and so damn many other people I grew up have cancer. And why for the longest time, Delaware had the highest cancer rate in the nation. America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him. There's been a little change in the arrangement of who's on the stage because of the First Lady's husband contracting COVID. But look at this room and what you see. God bless you. Thank that fellow down under. Thank you very much, pal. Appreciate it, Mr. Prime Minister.
So what about this Oscar-worthy performance then, right? Well, these marching Nazis thought it would be a good idea to organize a bridge rally in Florida. So courtesy of Brendan Gutenschwager, or he goes by BG on the Scene on Twitter, we were graced with this captivating footage. Now, for the plot twist no one saw coming, during an interview, the mini Hitler guy, the Nazi who's the leader of them, it seems, he decided to share the fact that they backed Joe Biden. Well, what a surprise. But then again, why surprise? After all, if we look back, the Nazis and Democrats had something fundamental in common: socialism. Need a reminder? Nazi is an abbreviation for National Socialist German Workers' Party. They ruled with socialist flair. and executed with, well, let's just say a distinct socialist touch. All right? And speaking of acting, when it comes to casting evil Republicans for their theatricals, perhaps Chris Wray's FBI should look into their hiring process a bit more when they recruit these jackasses to try to trick the American people into thinking that they're associated with Republicans. I mean, this sort of show is something we've seen the Democrats put on every election cycle. Well, that's all from this corner of the circus. Till next time, make sure to subscribe to our channel, share videos with like-minded friends who want to stay informed about what's really going on. Stay informed, stay vigilant. Always remember to read between the lines, or in this case, between the badly rehearsed lines. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.
Laughed at the mall 'cause your mama forgot. I know it hurt.